Disgraced billionaire Jeffrey Epstein will not face trial for his alleged sexual abuse of underage girls. Epstein reportedly killed himself in his Manhattan jail cell early this morning. Law enforcement officials confirming to multiple U.S. media outlets the 66-year-old died by suicide. Epstein's death in hospital comes only hours after new graphic details emerged about the scope of the horrific crimes he's alleged to have committed and who was involved. A cache of documents from a lawsuit related to his alleged sex trafficking was unsealed on Friday, and they reveal what went on inside Epstein's mansions, on his private jet, and at his private island. The since-settled lawsuit was brought by Virginia Giuffre against Ghislaine Maxwell, a longtime Epstein associate. In the thousands of pages in deposition testimony, Giuffre said Maxwell recruited her while she was working at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort and trained her to have sex with Epstein and several famous powerful men, including British royalty Prince Andrew and prominent American politicians. In an interview with the Miami Herald, Giuffre described how she was allegedly groomed to be a sex slave to Epstein.
How to be quiet, be subservient, give Jeffrey what he wants. A lot of this training came from Ghislaine herself. I was young, I was scared, I knew these people were powerful. I didn't know what would happen if I said no. I didn't know what would happen if I reported them.
Epstein had fought for home detention since being arrested last month in New York on charges of sex trafficking girls as young as 14. The previously convicted sex offender had pleaded not guilty to the charges. But the new federal indictment focused scrutiny on how Epstein had avoided severe punishment in an earlier investigation a decade ago in Florida. Prosecutors brokered a hugely criticized state plea deal that allowed him to serve just 13 months in the county jail. After being denied bail, Epstein was found unresponsive in his cell with marks on his neck only 3 weeks ago in a possible suicide attempt. Attorney General William Barr said in a statement he's appalled by Epstein's death and has ordered the Inspector General to investigate. The FBI also looking into what happened. Meanwhile, Epstein's accusers and their lawyers reacted to the news with frustration that Epstein will no longer be facing them in court. Lisa Bloom, who represents some of the alleged victims, wrote on Twitter, "We would have preferred he lived to face justice." And she says that they're now eyeing civil cases against his estate.